This used to be a shortcut, a quick way through the land, saving people 10, maybe 15 minutes. Everyone used it, especially her. I didn't think much of it at first. It wasn't my land back then, but that changed the day I bought all 60 acres, every inch of it. And the first thing I noticed was that dirt road cutting right through my property. Cars passing through like it belonged to them, like it always would, but it didn't anymore. So I did what any landowner would do. I put up a gate, big, solid, right across that road, chain in the middle, heavy lock holding it shut. Simple message, no more access. The next morning, she showed up, fast, loud, angry. "You can't block this road," she yelled, like I'd just broken some kind of rule. I leaned against the fence. "Calm, this is private property," I said. She shook her head immediately. "No, this is our shortcut. We've used it for years." And there it was. Not ownership. Habit. She thought using something long enough made it hers. It doesn't. I didn't argue. Didn't need to, because I knew exactly what she'd do next. She pulled out her phone. "I'm calling the police." Of course she was. So I waited, because this wasn't about emotions. It was about facts. The police arrived a few minutes later. 2 cars, 3 officers. She rushed to them immediately, talking fast, pointing at the gate. "He blocked our road. He can't do that." They walked over to me, then looked at the gate, then back at her. "Sir, is this your property?" one of them asked. I nodded, then handed him the paperwork. Land deed. Clear. Official. He read it carefully, passed it to the second officer. And that's when everything shifted. They looked back at the gate again, then at her. The officer said calmly, "This land belongs to him." Silence. You could actually feel it. She blinked. "That doesn't matter," she said quickly. "We've always used this road." The officer shook his head. "That doesn't give you access." And just like that, her entire argument collapsed. "This is private property," he continued. "He has the right to block it." She just stood there, staring at the gate, at the lock, like it had personally betrayed her. But it didn't. It was just doing its job. The officer stepped back. Nothing to enforce, nothing to fix, just the truth. They left shortly after, dust rising behind their cars as they drove away. And suddenly, it was quiet again. She stayed there for a moment longer, looking at the road, looking at the gate. Then finally, she turned around and walked away. No yelling this time, no threats, just silence. I stepped up to the gate, gave the lock a light tap. Still solid, still closed. The road on the other side stretched out, unused, because that shortcut, it was never theirs. They just got used to it. And now, it was gone, for good. If you enjoyed this story, like, thumbs up, sign, subscribe bell.